Okay, now for this particular video, we're going to cover how do we measure and calculate straight line distances on a map. Straight line distance simply refers to the direct distance between two locations found on any map. So the locations can be an area, it can be a lake, it can be a forest, it can be a building, it can be a physical feature like a mountain, right? So what you will need to find straight line distance, okay, physically will be a ruler, pencil, your calculator, right? On the map itself, you will need to be able to locate a scale so that you can then do the conversion and find out exactly how far the distance is. So if we take a look at this particular map here, figure 1b, that shows you the area surrounding Lake Victoria in Kenya with a few other major landforms. What can a possible question be? Right? So if we look carefully, there are a couple of key features here. For example, you do see a point that states the city of Nairobi. Okay, a dot there that indicates this is the city of Nairobi. So if I want to find the straight line distance between Mount Kenya and Nairobi, what do I need to do? Right. So first thing, I will need to draw a line to join Mount Kenya and the town of Nairobi. Now, Mount Kenya here is illustrated as a triangle, right? In the legend here, as I zoom in, you can see this is a triangle. Nairobi is only indicated as a dot. So what I need to do is I need to find the middle point of the triangle and the middle point of the dot, and I will join them up with a straight line. Now with that, what you need to do then is to measure the distance. So you can see this is 1 cm, 2 cm, 3 cm, about 3.8 centimeters. Okay, so I've written down straight line distance between Mount Kenya and Nairobi, city of Nairobi, is 3.8 centimeters. Now, with that in mind, what I need next is I need to know how far this actually is. So we need to go down and look around for a scale. So in this case here, the scale is given 1 cm is to 50,000 centimeters. So what do I have then? I have 3.8 cm. So I need to find the distance in terms of kilometers. Okay, so your unit of measure for distance is kilometers. So I will take 50,000 multiplied by 3.8. Okay, so this is the moment where your trusty calculator comes handy. Please remember, for your geography exam, please bring along a calculator, because although you can definitely do this on your own without the calculator, you do not want to waste time or commit calculation mistakes for no reason. So distance here is about 190,000 centimeters. Remember, I mentioned earlier you convert this to kilometers, so we cancel away for meter, right? So this is 1,900 meters, or also known as 1.9 kilometers. Okay, so this is how we measure straight line distance. Okay. Now, one final thing to note, if you are looking at a large area like Masai Mara National Reserve, okay, this is an irregular shape here, but it is not a point. So what do? You do an estimation. You look for the middle of this area, and then you start your line from the middle. Okay, so it is possible sometimes that you see a cluster of houses instead of a one dot representing the entire city of Nairobi here. They could give you a cluster of dots. Then where do you go for to measure straight line distance? You go for what's in the middle, right? So a few final notes. Remember, if you're doing this, join the two locations in a straight line, measure distance using a ruler, convert using the scale, and answer in kilometers up to 2 decimal place. With that, we end the video. So all the best. Go and try this out on your own.